With any older console like the Game Boy or the NES right here, you're probably familiar with trying a couple of cartridges and just finding that half of them don't work, or maybe a few of them work, or some of them are intermittent like you'll see here. You just press the power button and nothing shows up. In the NES's case, you get the blinking light, and you may even think to yourself, something's wrong with this console, but more often than not, it's just the cartridge itself that needs cleaning. As you'll see here, I just readjusted a bit, and now we got a signal, but it's blue. So, let me show you how I clean a cartridge usually. Screwdriver used depends on the cartridge, but for this one we're going to use a game bit. You'll also need a white eraser and some isopropyl alcohol. I've got 70%, but you can get higher. Now here I've also just got a microfiber cloth. This is one you'd use for glasses. And let's begin. So we're going to turn the cartridge on its backside and start removing the screws. There's 3 of them on this particular one. It can vary. And this is also a 3.5mm game bit. There are 2 different sizes, the 3.5 and the 4.1, but we need the smaller one in this case. Now taking the shell apart, we can see our cartridge. Again, this will depend on which cartridge you're cleaning. As you can see, this one's pretty dirty. Now we're just going to use some isopropyl alcohol to remove any excess gunk or whatever may have happened to build up over the years. Now once that's done, we're pretty much ready to just start using our white eraser. Just gently start scrubbing along the pins, not too hard, but for a consistent amount of time until you start to see them become shiny. You should see all of the tarnish or anything that's on there start to just magically come off. But again, make sure you don't do this for too long because this is kinda like a sandpaper, and if you do for too long, it's gonna start to erode at the pins. And that's essentially it. All we have to do now is reassemble the cartridge and then give it a test. Hope you found this somewhat useful, and I'll see you next time.